Good morning. Today our LEXCLIQ would like to tell you about the brief of HUF. The full form of HUF is a Hindu undivided family. Basically, HUF is a family which consists of all the person linearly descend from the common ancestors and includes their wife, unmarried daughter. And HUF cannot be created under a contract. It is automatically created in the Hindu family. And HUF is treated as a person under Section 2, Clause 3 of the Income Tax Act. It is a separate entity for the assessment under the Act. Jain and Sikh family, even they are not governed by the Hindu law, can be covered under the HUF. HUF is recognized as a separate assessable entity for the purpose of tax. Its income may be assessed if the following conditions are satisfied. There should be co-partnership in the connection. It is erstwhile to mention that once a joint family income is assessed is that of HUF, it continues to be assessed. There should be a joint family which consists of ancestral property. The property acquired with the help of ancestral property and the property transferred by the member. Ancestral property may be a property which a man inherits from any of the three intermediate male ancestors, that is father, grandfather and great-grandfather. Therefore, the property inherited from any other relation is treated as ancestral property. Income from the ancestral property held by the following families taxable: the family of the widow, mother and son, the family of a husband, wife having no child, family of a two widows of deceased brother, families of two or more brothers, the family of uncle and nephew, families of a mother's son and son's wife, the family of a male and late brother's wife. The HUF has its own PAN and files a separate taxable unit. It can claim reduction under the Section 80 of Income Tax Act. HUF can take the insurance policy on its own member. It can pay the salary to its own member. HUF is taxed same as the individual. However, it has some disadvantage. In the HUF, the biggest problem is that there is a decrease in the trend of joint family. The joint families are losing its relevance. There is a more trend of nuclear family. And the second one is the equal rights of member. Every member has equal rights. The HUF property cannot be sold without the consent and the sign of all the partition. Partition is one of the major nightmare. If the partition occurs, then the HUF is closed down. HUF continues to be assessed as such till partition. Once HUF is formed, you must continue to file its tax return unless a partition has takes place. Therefore, these are some of the benefits and disadvantages of HUF. Guys, if you have any of the doubts regarding this topic, then you can mention your doubts or type your queries in the comments that are mentioned below.